Every legend you know had a story you don't. This is Real Beyond the Jersey, where fame meets reality.
Jersey.
World of the NBA, where gravity is just a suggestion. One man has turned defying it into an art form. Zachary Thomas, LaVine. Zach to the world, ZT to his closest, isn't just a scorer, a dunker, or an all-star. He's a testament to what happens when raw talent meets relentless grit, when a kid from the rainy suburbs of Seattle dreams big enough to dunk on the world stage. At 30 years old, as of this crisp November in 2025, Zach LaVine is rewriting his legacy with the Sacramento Kings, wearing number 8 like a badge of reinvention. This is his story, not just the slams and the stats, but the heartaches, the heights, and the quiet moments that make a champion human. Buckle up, Kings fans, Bulls faithful, Wolves diehards, and everyone in between. This one's for you. It's the Zach LaVine documentary you've been waiting for, Flight Path to the Unfinished Slam. Picture Renton, Washington, 1995. A working-class Seattle suburb where the ever-present drizzle mirrors the quiet determination of its people. On March 10th, in a modest hospital room, Paul LaVine and Cheryl Johnson LaVine, CJ to those who know her, welcomed their second child into the world. Paul, a towering figure at 6 feet 5 inches, had chased gridiron glory as a pro football player in the short-lived USFL and a brief NFL stint with the Seattle Seahawks. CJ, equally fierce, had starred in softball, her swing as sharp as her wit. They weren't NBA royalty, but they were athletes through and through, the kind who taught their kids that sweat equity builds legacies. CH was the middle child in a blended family that felt anything but. He had an older brother, Lonnie, a protective force, a younger sister, Cameron, his biggest cheerleader, and stepsisters Chandi Leishman and Linda Carter, adding layers of love and laughter to the mix. The LaVines weren't flush with cash, but their backyard was a kingdom. That's where it all started, not in some glossy AAU circuit, but right there at age 5, under the Washington pines. Space Jam that lit the fuse. Little Zach, wide-eyed on the couch, watched Michael Jordan, MJ, the untouchable, battle cartoon chaos with effortless cool. That's when I knew, Zach would later say in a 2020 Holt Living interview, his voice cracking with that boyish awe. Bugs Bunny passing to Mike, game over. I grabbed a mini basketball and started shooting in the driveway. But it was Kobe Bryant who sealed the deal. As the Lakers' Black Mamba tore through the late 90s and early 2000s, Zach mirrored him. Endless hours of footwork drills, mid-range pull-ups, and that signature fadeaway. Paul rigged up a three-point arc with chalk on the concrete, turning playtime into practice. By elementary school, Zach was on local courts, dodging bigger kids, his 4 feet 10 inches frame buzzing with energy. He started organized ball around age 7 with the Renton Rebels youth team, but the backyard? That was his real coach. No ending in sight back then, just infinite possibilities. By middle school, Zach had outgrown the suburbs' rec leagues. He enrolled at Bothell High School in 2009, a sprawling campus 20 minutes north of home, where the Cougars' gym echoed with the dreams of Northwest Hoopers. At first, he was the skinny point guard, 5 feet 9 inches, all speed and handles, dishing dimes like a mini Magic. But puberty hit like a fast break. By junior year, he was 6 feet 3 inches, with springs in his sneakers that turned layups into posters. Bothell wasn't a powerhouse, but Zach made it electric. As a sophomore, he averaged 17 points. By junior year, 24. Seniors whispered about his upside. Then came 2012-13, his farewell lap. At 6 feet 5 inches now, Zach exploded. 28.5 points, 3.4 boards, 2.5 assists per game. He dropped 42 in a playoff thriller, his dunks shaking the rafters. Off the court, he was the kid who organized pickup games for underclassmen. always the last to leave. Awards poured in. Associated Press Washington Player of the Year, Mr. Basketball, First Team Parade All-American. At the Ballas Life All-to-American game, he didn't just play, he won the slam dunk contest, windmilling over defenders like it was child's play. Scouts swarmed. Rivals.com ranked him the number 12 shooting guard nationally, a 4-star gem. UCLA came calling in June 2012. The Bruins' blue and gold allure too strong to resist, even when Coach Ben Howland got fired mid-recruitment. "My dad's a Bruin for life," Zach joked. Bothell ended, diplomas in hand, but his flight was just warming up. No retirements here, just a one-way ticket to Westwood. In 2013 was a culture shock for a Renton kid. Palm trees replaced pines, traffic jams replaced quiet commutes. UCLA's Pauley Pavilion, a cathedral of hoops. New coach Steve Alford welcomed Zach as a freshman spark, but he earned his shine as the sixth man, a role that chafed but forged him. The 2013-14 Bruins were stacked. Jordan Adams, Zach's high school rival turned teammate. LaVine averaged 9.4 points off the bench. His 48 made threes, the second most by UCLA Frosh ever. He evoked Russell Westbrook. Explosive drives, highlight reel oops, but freshman Walls hit hard. A late-season slump saw him 7 for 36 from deep over 6 games. "It humbled me," he'd reflect years later. Still, Pac-12 all-freshman honors and co-MVP with Bryce Alford, the coach's son. Talk about pressure. On April 16, 2014, with 1 year under his belt, Zach declared for the draft. "I felt ready," he said. "The NBA, it was calling." And on June 26, the Minnesota Timberwolves answered with 13th overall pick. From backyard to target center, the kid who started at 5 was now pro-bound, career in full throttle. Minneapolis in 2014 was Zach's proving ground. The Wolves, rebuilding around Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins, needed spark. Zach delivered 10.1 points as a rook, but all-rookie second-team nods and the slam dunk contest. At 19, the youngest champ since Kobe in '97, he earned perfect 50 seconds on his first 2 dunks, a 360 between the legs and a under-the-legs lean-back. Flight 13, they called him. The next year, back-to-back titles, only the 4th ever, with a between-the-legs from the free-throw line that broke the internet. On court, he evolved, 14 points in year 2, MVP of the Rising Stars Challenge with 30. Year 3, 18.9 points, All-Star buzz, until February 3rd, 2017. A left ACL tear against the Pistons, his world flipped. Surgery, rehab, doubt, darkest days, he'd admit. But Zach grinded, traded to Chicago on June 22 in the Jimmy Butler blockbuster alongside Chris Dunn and Lauri Markkanen. New city, new start. Bulls fans, skeptical at first. Zach, hungry. City embraced him slowly, then fiercely. Post-ACL, 16.7 points in 24 games year 1. Then explosion, 23.7 in 2018-19, with a 47-point quadruple-lot epic versus Atlanta. 3rd highest game score in NBA history. Injuries nipped, leg tweaks, but he led the Bulls in scoring. 2019-20, 25.5 points, a 49-point 13-3 barrage versus Charlotte. Pandemic shortened, but unbreakable. 2020-21, Zenith. Career high 27.4 points, 7th in the league, 50.7% FG. First All-Star reserve, tears in the locker room calling mom first. A 50-burger versus Atlanta, 39 in the first half alone. 2021-22, second All-Star playoffs return. Bulls fell to Giannis's Bucks, but Zach's May 24, 2013, Game 4. Poetry. Re-signed to a 5-year, $215 million max, richest in Bulls history. But glory has thorns. Knee soreness sidelined him 15 games in 2022-23, 24.8 points, a 41 spot versus Philly. Then 2023-24, just 25 games before season-ending foot surgery in February. Gut-wrenching, he posted on IG. 2024-25, bounced back with 24 points over 42 games. Passing Kirk Hinrich for Bulls all-time threes, 1,051 on November 29, 2024. Yet whispers grew. Fit? Future? On February 3, 2025, the three-team trade hit to Sacramento with Saidi Sissoko and picks for DeMar DeRozan and others. Bulls era, 458 games, 24 PPG average. End of a chapter or pivot to purple? Burr first. Internationally 2021 Tokyo Olympics delayed from 20. Gold as Team USA's sixth man. 10.6 points, 47% from three. Assists galore alongside Booker, Durant, Green. Representing with the best, dream fuel, he said. Sacramento in 2025? Electric. The Kings, playoff contenders, needed a microwave scorer. Zach delivered 22.4 points in 32 starts by November, including a 42-point clinic versus Charlotte on Feb 24-16 of 19 FG, 8 of 9 threes. Teammates like De'Aaron Fox call him the missing piece. At 30, wiser from scars, he's shooting 44.6% from deep, 87.4% for career, 654 games, 20.8 PPG, 4.1 RPG, 4 APG. Awards stack, 2 All-Stars, 2 Dunk MVPs, Olympic gold, All-Rookie. Retirement? Not on the radar. I'm just getting started, he grinned post-trade. The flight path arcs higher. Zach's world is anchored in love. Engaged to longtime girlfriend Hunter S. in April 2020, a low-key proposal amid lockdown quiet. Their son, St. Thomas LaVine, arrived August 2022, a bundle of joy who softened the All-Stars' edges. Fatherhood? It's my MVP, Zach shares in a 2024 podcast. Family first, holidays in Renton, Paul's football tales, CJ's cooking, siblings scatter support, Cameron at games, Lonnie texting memes bar. If style? Lavish, but grounded. Net worth clocks $70 million in 2025. Fueled by that Bulls max in endorsements, New Balance, a TNT, Red Bull, cars, a fleet of exotics, matte black Lambo Urus for LA runs, Porsche 911 Turbo S for Chicago winters, fashion courtside king, partnering with New Balance on ZL1 sneakers, blending streetwear with Mamba mentality. Tell his journey. In 2018, post-Bulls signing, he snagged a sprawling Medina estate outside Chicago. Indoor pool, game room, 7 bedrooms for family gatherings. Chicago proper, a Gold Coast condo at 9 West Walton, bought for $6.9 million in 2022 from ex-Bear Khalil Mack. Skyline views, marble everything. Sold it November 2025 for $6.4 million post-trade. A $500,000 hit, but no regrets. Crown jewel, that $34 million Newport Beach mansion, scooped in 2023, oceanfront bliss in Southern California, infinity pool kissing the Pacific, home gym for off-season grinds. It's where I recharge, he told Oat Living. Total portfolio, multi-mansion mobility, from Puget Sound roots to Cali coasts. Philanthropy pulses through him. Back to Bothell, $100,000 gym upgrade in 2024, his alma mater shining brighter. In Minnesota, $10,000 to the Flip Saunders Legacy Fund post-dunk win. Chicago NBA Community Assist Award in 2018 for aiding Minnesota State Academy for the Deaf. Adaptive gear, camps, inclusion drives. Hoops gave me wings, he says. I pay it forward. Teamed with Chicago charities post-2017 trade, food banks, youth leagues. It's quiet impact, Mamba style. Ein's story? It's no fairy tale. ACL tears, trades, slumps. But from that 5-year-old in Renton, ball in hand, to the 30-year-old soaring in Sacramento, it's pure flight. He started playing in a backyard puddle inspired by legends, hasn't ended yet, and won't for years. With $70 million in the bank, homes from Chicago to the coast, a family that grounds him, and a game that lifts him, Zach's living the dream he built. Fans, this is your invite. Keep watching. The next dunk, it's coming. The next chapter, yours to cheer. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. This channel is where the real stories live.